Hello and welcome to the Pint of View, where the people's work never sleeps. And you got a glimpse there. Let's go a bit closer. Yellow Belly Citra Pale Ale, and our glass today is from Estrella Galicia. And we're going to talk about the glass oddly first before about the beer. As you can see, we've got a bit of beer in the glass already. So Estrella Galicia recently have a partnership with Carlo Brewing, and I first heard about them about 2 years ago as Madrid for basketball. And I hadn't heard about them. I just saw Estrella Galicia and I figured that's probably just another local, lager house which does bland, high alcohol lagers. But luckily, I met a mate of mine, Joe Haslam, in Madrid, and he insisted on meeting me for a beer. And it's hard. It's hard to get me to say no to that. So Joe goes and I goes, "You sure?" He goes, "Trust me, trust me." He goes, "Okay," and they made good beer, so it's a nice to see one of the it's stronger in terms of profile Spanish breweries making good beers, partnering up with an Irish brewery. So back onto the actual Irish beer here though, which is Yellow Belly Citra, and we just poured a little bit there. We'll just top it up a teensy bit, just to get it in there, and let's give it a swirl. Getting a bit of grapefruit there, good bit of grapefruit, and a little bit of hops. Now I've already drank this, obviously, as you can tell, based purely on the fact that I have a bit of familiarity with it. Reviewed it for the business post, so the bits that I suppose I'm going to assume you didn't read the business post, unfortunately, but you should. It's great. I work for it, so keep me employed. The key part of the business post, though, in this is that my boss likes this beer, and my boss is about as entry level as it gets with a craft drinker. So for my boss to like this beer and me, it needs to be doing something right. So what is it doing right? Well, let's have a taste. And it's even in that one mouthful you can sort of see the reason. So the boss, he doesn't want too much heavy flavour. He wants to be very gentle going down, just a nice simple beer. Me, I want a simple beer, but I want it to be able to excite me, get my taste buds going, have me thinking about what am I drinking. And there's enough, I suppose, the gentleness for him to be happy, but at the same time, there's that little bit of subtlety to the beverage here, because you get the grapefruit straight away, and it is this really mild bitterness sort of bringing it down, keeping that little bit thirstier. But let's see what we get in the second go round. And just a second go around, you get that touch of peach as well on top. You might have noticed in the first sip. Now this clocks in at 4.8%, which is close to session. Like it's a little bit north of it, like if you're going by the rough rules of what session is, but it's sub 5, so I'm calling it session. And in terms of its ideal scenario, I suppose the best way to describe it would be right now. Like it's May when we're doing this video, and frankly the early summer is when this sort of flavour is really best suited. Like it's not quite barbecue ready beer, but it's like it's still going to be fine at barbecues. Like you're not going to be upset at it. There are going to be more obvious Barbie beers, but like that when it's just starting to get a little bit better, and you want that little bit lighter sort of feel going down your throat in the mildly improved weather. Yeah, it's a good job. So that's this one. We will be coming back with some strong ones the next couple of weeks. We're going to be sort of here and there as to what days we're posting, to be honest, up until the end of May. Then we'll lock down what our day of the week for doing the video version of people's work is. But until then, the best way to stay in touch, by no doubt, is subscribing. That way you'll see whenever any of these videos goes up, and also gets us more, people learning about the people's work and doing the people's work with me and you, the viewer. Please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, share, all those things. The big one is subscription, apparently, because more of you'll see it that way. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and tell me what you want me to see me reviewing on this, actually, because I drink a lot, so let me know what you want to see me review. It can even be an old classic, and yeah, we'll give it a go. See you next time.